What's good, Sheik? What's happening, Greg? Bitch, I'm excited. BET has finally gave us something that we can enjoy again that got us back into watching BET, and I lived for it because Lord knows since AJ and Free left 106 Park, they took down Cedar's World, they took down Video Uplink. Girl, I've just been over access granted. Girl, I've just been over BET. Never been a fan of seeing Gabrielle Union relive her past life on being Mary Jane. I won't into that fuck ass shit. Thank God that shit is finally done and over with. And they gave us something good. Games people play, y'all. Let me tell you something. Nipsey Hussle's death must have really took a toll on goddamn Lauren London because that bitch was kicking ass and taking names from beginning to end of the fucking episode. Girl, when she caught her husband, Marcus Jackson, in the hotel room getting rolled on by that bitch, child, she bust his ass first, gave that ass a goddamn black eye. Then she tied-out on the whole ass that called herself trying to call 911, all because she's fucking this married ass man. And his wife came in there to fucking regulate. I said, just God, Miss Lauren. Her name is Vanessa in the show. Vanessa King. Yes, God, Nessa, bitch. You better whoop ass and take names. I don't fucking blame her, bitch. I didn't be me. I would have pistol whipped that hoe. And I might would have shot his ass. Especially considering the whole reason why you got traded to the Los Angeles Vipers was because of the fact that you was running around town with some other little hood rat that exposed your ass. When will y'all niggas ever learn cheaters never prosper? Cheating don't get you nowhere. Your ass can't win when you play dirty. Your ass is gonna pay on the front end or the back end. And you a man with money. You should be very careful and selective about who you bring into your damn space. Yes, ma'am, Miss Vanessa. You better whoop his goddamn ass. Then we got introduced to her best friend, Nia. Nia is an editor of a magazine who's dating a IT tech whose name is Eric. I like Eric, and I like Nia a lot. Nia seems really, really fun. She gives me a whole Amada La Negra tea with her little afro and shit, but she was a very pretty girl. I love her character. She's very easygoing. I could follow her logic. She knows exactly what she's doing. She's making a name for herself out here in this journalism streets, and I'm always here for that. Girl, she was tasked to goddamn expose this radical preacher online or whatever. Jacob Hawthorne. I want to say his name is either Jacob Hawthorne or Joshua Hawthorne. I know the last name is Hawthorne. And he's up there telling everybody, the guy made Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, and this, that, and the third. But yet, she and her best friend, Eric, caught you face down, ass up at the goddamn nasty bar with a whole fishnet bodysuit on, girl, getting fucked up his ass by a goddamn dildo with a bitch that it sounded like, and getting whipped by a motherfucking whip. Y'all know that shit that the BDSM hoes are into. And I'm glad they put that shit in there because shit like that go on in real life. You have all of these radical preachers who preach about one thing and how disgusting and perverted one thing is, but then they doing the very same thing in their daily life. I'm glad his fuck ass got caught. Talk about something, whoever was responsible for those pictures gonna have hell to pay. Bitch, please. You the one sitting around here condemning all the faggots. If you weren't so radical and trying to condemn everybody else for the shit that they doing, maybe nobody wouldn't have had a reason to come to you and use you as a source to get ahead on top. Which is basically what she did. She used that story to get ahead on top, and she got a full promotion for a bigger interview to be a head editor for a bigger magazine company, and I was all here for that. Marcus King, that's Vanessa's husband. He's this big time NBA player who just got traded to the Los Angeles Vipers. Like I said, his fuck ass was already caught in the fucking cheater scandal at his own team. Now he's coming to LA bringing the same fuck shit with him because there's a girl who was down on her luck. Her name is Lola. She basically got recruited by some whitefish. I can't think of her name right now. Basically, she hires pretty women, sexy ass men, and she sends them off to like industry parties, hotel parties, athlete parties or whatever, basically just to have them there. So basically, if one of the athletes or one of these celebrities or one of the movie stars want to take somebody home to cheat, they got the access to do it because there's nothing but pretty people, pretty women, pretty men around the space. That's how she gets introduced to Marcus King, and of course, he could not keep his dick in his pants. He had to go and fuck Lola. Lola decides to expose him because after they fuck, she takes a picture of his ass and she takes a picture of his thigh. And it got sent to all the social media sites, all the blogging sites, and all of his teammates because while they was out training and working out, everybody's phone goes off simultaneously and they all see the picture. And not only do they see the picture, they already know that it's him. He jumps down off the goddamn treadmill, calls Lola, like, is that me in the picture? And she's like, hey, I need money. Basically, I need money. This is what I do. Work ain't honest, but it pays the bills. Bum, 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 bum. Homegirl is down on her luck. She had an eviction notice tagged to the motherfucking window. The bitch, Vepco got shut off because she couldn't pay the Vepco bill. Food in her house is spoiling, so the bitch ain't have shit to eat, which is why she was stealing their goddamn food down to the casting call that she was at where she met Whitefish. And she was like, well, listen, you didn't even know it was you, so I mean, why are you so upset? Why are you so worried? But bitch, everybody else knew that it was him. His teammates, damn for sure, know that it was him because he was the only one that got nervous, stopped working out long enough to go and call this bitch, trying to ask why was she exposing him? She knows that she's married. She knows that he is married. She knows that he has a daughter. But at the end of the day, Marcus, you put yourself in this predicament by not keeping your dick in your pants. Like, I don't understand what niggas don't get about that. You don't have to be out there cheating because you running around here with all of these bitches and you have a beautiful wife and a daughter at home. I don't get it. If you horny, just go fuck your wife. I mean, you been fucking her, y'all got a daughter. Anyway, we also get introduced to Marcus's best friend, Kareem, that's played by Jackie Long. Hey, Jackie Long, I'm glad you're working. He's a friend that he had from around the way. I guess they both came up on the opposite side of the tracks. He still got fuck shit that he did in his past that's probably coming back to haunt his ass. He's also the godfather of their daughter Deja, and I'm more than sure Nia is the godmother. I don't really know how Vanessa and Kareem's relationship is. She wasn't that excited that he was coming to see her. Coming to see him, rather. He was in town. She wasn't too excited about it. I mean, she won't talk a shit about him. But you could tell that she keeps him at an arm's length, and she really doesn't want Marcus hanging around him for whatever reason. This is the first episode, so we still got to learn more about these characters, girl. Vanessa goes to Kareem's hotel room thinking that, Marcus was going to be there with some bitches because she does not trust him. Some guy comes up and basically attacks her, but he does not know that it's Vanessa. Once again, she was kicking ass, taking names, because she gave that nigga a black ass eye. Let me tell you something. She got knocked out, but the bitch went down kicking and screaming, and I was all here for it. After all of that situation had played out, Kareem said, listen, I had no idea that was going to happen to her. I know how you feel about her, this, that, and the third. And Marcus was like, listen, I know I do my thing, but don't get it twisted. I love Vanessa. That's my world. I can't have nothing happen to her. And for me, I've never been the type that believe in I could still love you and cheat on you. Like to me, that's like apples and oranges to me. If you love me, bitch, you wouldn't be out there cheating on me or put me in the predicament to where I have to come find your ass because I don't trust you. I don't believe you are where you say you are, and I get put into a fucked up predicament. Now, don't get me wrong. When you snoop, you fine. But when you've already been in this shit and nothing is really changing, you know what I'm saying? Sorry can't do it, so sorry can't fix it. I hate that shit. All he could do was apologize and I'm sorry and this, that, and the third. And then he asked her what was she doing going to Kareem's hotel room in the first place, and she basically let him know, I wouldn't have to be playing I Spy Carmen Sandiego if you wouldn't have cheated on me in the first place. He's talking about something where I thought we left all that in the past. Bitch, how can we? We just got here and you already running around here with Layla, and she putting your ass on blast. I can't get into that shit. Like I just, for me, I've never been a cheater, honestly. I've really never been a cheater. That's not how I get down. But I have been cheated on, and I know how that shit felt. And I let that shit go. I don't know why these women, they get so eluded with the cars and the clothes and the fancy lifestyle and the cooks and the maids and the nannies, and they constantly put up with the fuck shit. It's like, when will enough be enough? If money ain't buying you happiness, what are you still there for? And don't say for the motherfucking kids, because I hate that goddamn excuse too. That is the weakest excuse I have ever heard. What good is it to stay together for the sake of the kids while only one parent is present because the other one is out whoring around? Like, it's a lot of lessons in this fucking show, and I really rock with it. Basically, girl, somebody done bit the dust. Somebody pushing up daisies. We don't know who, but it's obviously some girl that Marcus done fucked. Probably the mistress that he had that caused him to get traded in the first place. And now everybody that was surrounded in that situation, everybody is going to be a suspect. She's going to be a suspect. He's going to be a suspect. More than likely, Kareem going to be a suspect. Nia probably going to be a suspect. Her best friend probably going to be a suspect. Like, it's terrible. It's terrible. And like, I really feel like a lot of us black men in general, just need to do right by your fucking wives. Like, how hard is it? Do right by your wives. Do right by your husbands. Don't cheat. Don't be out here spreading it low, laying it wide. Don't be out here unzipping and letting your little ass dick fall out to dropping anybody's fucking drawers. Because you're going to be in this type of predicament right here. And don't get me wrong, I'm not with what the fuck Layla is doing. But that bitch gotta eat. She had eviction notices and shit. Her shit getting cut off. So if exposing you and selling this shit to the tabloids is gonna put me on easy street, bitch, fuck your family. Fuck your family, fuck your wife, fuck your feelings, fuck your marriage. Bitch, I gotta eat. You eating, you living good, you go home to a mansion every night. I go home back to the motherfucking hood, the ghetto. You know what I mean? I mean, it's... The shit was good though, y'all. It was a good episode. A lot happened in the first episode, basically to kind of get us in line. And then the rest of the episodes, I'm more than sure they're going to be a whole lot better. Shout out to BET. Shout out to Lauren London. You know, rest in peace to Nipsey Hussle. Shout out to Shaughnessy Jackson. Is that his name? His big, tall, fine ass, but that fucking bitch. Listen, if I was Layla, I ain't gonna lie, I would have fucked him too. That's real shit. If I was Layla, I'd have fucked him too. Shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Jackie Long. It was good to see you. I'm glad you're working. BET, y'all got one. Y'all done it. It's about goddamn time. I hope y'all keep this shit up. Don't lose me. Please don't lose me, because I was really looking forward to this shit, and I'm glad I finally saw the shit. You gave me something to talk about. So y'all drop down in the comments. Let me know if y'all saw games people play. Let me know what the flying fuck y'all thought about it. To me, it's a hit, and I'm going to put it on the repertoire. And with that, Sheikah and Greg, I'm going to holler at y'all later. Ooh, I got to do this first. Shout out to Jasmine Sullivan. Love me back 10 seconds. Y'all know we got to shout these people out. I don't want my page to get shut down, you know, for playing her shit in the background and now shouting her out. Shout out to Jasmine. All right, Sheik. Back it.